Hi everybody, it's Mikkel Moose, and today I'm going to show you how to crochet a doll skirt. This is what the first one that I made looks like. So what you need for this project is some yarn, a crochet hook, a piece of ribbon like I used here, or you could use another piece of yarn, or for the next one I'm going to try a piece of elastic and see how that works. But to begin, you're just going to create a little slip knot, which I do that by just crossing it over so you have a loop, stick your finger through and pull out like that. So you've got this little shh. And then I'm just going to begin chaining. And you just wrap it around, pull it through. Okay, so that's pretty much all you do to chain, and I'm going to do that until I have 50 links. Or if you have no patience and you can't count, you can just make sure that you chain until you have one that's going to go completely around your doll's waist. Okay, so I completed my chain of 50, and as you can see, it fits around my doll's waist perfectly. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that this chain is all straight, and then I'm going to loop it around, put it into the end, and we're going to create a circle like that. Now it's all connected. And so in the next part I'm going to start doing the going down for the skirt, and you could just use you could just use a regular crochet stitch to go around, but I like doing the 3-1. I don't know what it's called, but so I'm gonna just show you how to do it because I don't know what it's called. But you're gonna chain down 3, 1, 2, and 3. So now I've kind of got like a loop with like a little lasso. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna wrap it around one more time, and then go into the next loop of your circle, and then go over again. And then you're going to pull it all the way through. Now I'm going to loop over again, go into the next spot or the next loop in my skirt circle top thing, and go down. And you just keep doing that, one over, one in, one over, through, all the way around. And it gives you this really nice thick stitch like that. So I'm just going to keep going around and doing that, and I apologize for sounding funny. I'm getting over a cold, and my nose is all stuffed up still. So alright, so I've reached the end of my first row. As you can see here, I'm right back at the beginning. Moose. My kitties love you guys so much. They do. They love it. Okay. Alright, so I've reached the end. I'm going to continue wrestling the cat. Okay. So I've reached the end. Okay. Moose. Alright, and so pretty much all you're going to do is you're just going to take that one, flip it over to the other side, wrap around, and connect them together somehow. Okay, there we go. And then you're just going to begin it again. You're just going to, I'm going to chain down. Actually, I'm just going to chain down 1, and then wrap over. I'm going to go into a loop, and I'm just going to begin. And you just start stitching or crocheting the same way you were doing it before, continuing around for another loop. So I have finished the second round and I've begun the third. So you can kind of see there, and I'm just going to continue going. And I'm pretty slow at crocheting, so this may end up taking me quite some time. Alright, so I finished doing all of my rows. Ooh. Okay, so I finished doing all my rows, and I did 15 of them actually, but then when I went back and looked at this one, the yarn is different. As you can see, it's blue, but the texture of the yarn is different, and I actually only did 9 rows on this one, so this yarn seems to be thinner, so I had to do more rows. And also I made this a couple weeks ago, and it's really loosened up. Yeah, but anyway, so I finished doing all of my rows, and you know, when you're making yours, you don't have to do 15 rows. You can just kind of do it until you think it's long enough. I think that's pretty much the best way to figure out how long to make yours, is just measure by eyeing it. So now I'm going to add this scalloped edging to the bottom. As you can see, it kind of loop-de-loops. And you do that by... So I started on the scalloped edging here, as you can see. And so what I'm going to do is continue on, and I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. So you start with the one thread you start with the one thread wrapped over, and the one, like, I guess you'd call this like your, I don't know what you call it. But so you've got the beginning thread there, then you're going to wrap one over, and then you're going to go 1, 2, so you're going to go into that second hoop, and then you're going to wrap over again one more time. And so you've got 4 pieces of thread, and you're going to pull through 3 of them, and then you're going to have that one left, wrap over again, and then instead of moving over like you normally would, you're actually just going to go right back in to that same hoop that you were using before. And then wrap over again, pull through, there we go, wrap over once, go back into the hole, wrap over again, and I'm going to do that one more time for a total of 4 times. Okay, and then I'm going to skip this hoop, this little stitch here, and go into this second again, wrap over once, so I've got 3 threads, and I'm pulling all the way through. Then I'm going to wrap over again, skip one, go into that second thread again, and then just begin again and do the 4 hoops, or the 4 stitches into the same hole. And I'm just going to continue doing this all the way around the edge. You could do this with like a different colored thread if you wanted to, and just to kind of change up your skirt, give it a little fun look. Okay, so I finished doing all the scalloped edging all the way around. And to finish this off, all you're going to do is cut the yarn and then pull it through. And then just tighten it up. It should make a nice little knot for you. And then I'm just going to cut it a little closer so we don't have that string hanging off. So there is the skirt as of right now. So here is the skirt on the doll. And as you can see, you can kind of see her underwear underneath, because the thread that I used for this particular one was kind of thin. But if you use a thicker fabric like this on the blue one, it doesn't have as many holes, so you're not going to be able to see through it as well. And another option is you could just put some panties that match the skirt, or you could put some fabric underneath, like a lining. Now, because this skirt ended up being actually pretty tight, I don't think I will need to put any elastic on it as it is right now. But all you're going to do, just in case you have to do that, is all you're going to do is you're going to take like the elastic or your ribbon, and you're just going to thread it in and out throughout the top stitches like this. And then you just tie it up front like a bow at whatever tightness you need, so that way it'll fit on your doll. That's it. That's how you make a crocheted skirt for a 18-inch doll. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you try this out. As you can see, there's so many variations that you can do, and it turns out different based upon what yarn you're using. And I think they're really cute. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it. Like it if you like it. That sounds weird. Anyway, you can subscribe because I make videos like this often. And you can like me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/MikelMoose. And comment below if you have any ideas for projects that I can make in the future. And see you guys later. Bye.